Hi everyone, Sherry here with Granny's Sewing Room, stopping in to let you know what I'm doing today. And today I'm going to make some yogurt. I found this recipe online and I tried and worked with different ones, and this was my favorite. It's a custard type of yogurt. So I will show you the ingredients that you need to make this yogurt and show you my dehydrator and the process that I go through to make some yogurt, homemade yogurt, and it's really good. And once you, be right back, once you're ready to eat your yogurt, always put agave on top of it. This stuff makes your yogurt, oh my goodness, you think you're eating some expensive dessert somewhere. Not that I know what an expensive dessert would be, but so anyway, but don't forget you need some yogurt on hand to make yogurt. So I will be back as I walk you through the steps of making yogurt today. Has anyone told you you're special today? If not, let me be the first, because we are in God's eyes. Be back. You will need a half a cup of dry milk, 6 cups of milk, a half a cup of sugar. You will need some gelatin, and you will need some vanilla, and you put this in at the end. You need your lids, and I use just the little pint jars, and put it in my dehydrator. So I put my 6 cups of milk. Hope my pan's big enough. Six cups of milk. I'm going to get going heating. A half a cup of dry powder milk. Half a cup of sugar. And I like my yogurt with a custard consistency. So that's what the gelatin does. Kind of gives it a custardy type of consistency. And you give a heaping teaspoon of gelatin. And then you have enough for your next batch. So I'll get this on the stove and start getting it mixed up and heated up and show you the next step. Make sure it doesn't burn. Make sure you get all the lumps out of here. And once you reach the 212 boiling point, you turn it off and you let it cool. And to me, cooling is what takes the longest. So, but just make sure you keep stirring it. Turn your heat down so it doesn't boil too fast. And I always use a wooden spoon. And once it's cooled down, that's when you add your vanilla and your yogurt, because you need yogurt to get this to become yogurt. So, and it's a good tablespoon heaping of yogurt you mix into this milk after it's cooled down to 115 degrees. It's starting to get frothy, and this is the part that takes time. You don't want to bring it to a rapid boil and burn it and scald it. So just take your time. I usually turn some praise music on and stir and dance around. So just take your time. It's almost done. And then I just let it sit here and cool down. And I'm going by guess because I forgot I ruined my thermometer. So I need to get another thermometer. So let's hope it turns out. Okay, it is boiling. Can you see that? I shut it off the fire. I turned the fire off. Excuse me. I turned the fire off. And now I'm just going to let it cool. And once it's cooled, then I will add the vanilla and the yogurt to it. But it's got to be cool enough so you don't kill the yogurt. And I'll show you when it's cooled down and I'm adding the vanilla and the yogurt and then pouring it into my jars and putting it in my dehydrator. I'll show you what my dehydrator looks like. This is my dehydrator. And then there is a setting for yogurt. It's 115 degrees. Ooh. 115 degrees. And it tells you what to set it on and how many hours. You need to make sure you sterilize the rings and the lids for your yogurt. I put mine in, and your jars. I put mine, after I wash them with soap and water, I put them in a bowl of water, put them in the microwave for about 5 minutes. And then my jars I wash with soap and water, run them through the dishwasher, and then I fill them with water and put them in the microwave for about 6-7 minutes, and then dump the water out. And they must be cool when you put in your yogurt, because you don't want your jars too hot, because you'll kill the live bacteria that's in your yogurt. So you don't want them hot. You want them cooled off. So get them all done before you even start your yogurt. Now these are my jars that after I see the steam coming off, after they've gone through the dishwasher, through me washing and with soap and water, I add a little water to them and put them in the microwave until they're real good and hot. Then I take them out, set them on a towel, and let them cool off and dry out. And they'll be ready for some yogurt. All cooled down. Now I add my vanilla. And it's a teaspoon of vanilla. Oh, maybe a little more. I did that on purpose. And a heaping spoon of yogurt. And you should have plain yogurt, but I didn't have plain yogurt. I had yogurt with vanilla. I'm a vanilla lover, so that's why I added just a little bit more. But you want to get that stirred in there. Now if you wanted to add some agave right now into your yogurt, you could. If you wanted to add anything on top of your yogurt, you could. I'm going to give this a good whip just to make sure it's all make sure it's all mixed in there. And it looks pretty good to me. And I just fill my little pint jars to as much as you want. I mean, I add my lids. All right, I'll put them in the dehydrator. So I have them in the dehydrator, and I will close the lid, and they will stay in there for about 8 hours. Thanks for joining me today as I make some homemade yogurt. Hope you enjoyed watching me. My next thing is some beef jerky. My husband wants some beef jerky, so I have to go to the store and get all the ingredients for beef jerky, and I'll show you how I make my beef jerky. So in 8 hours I'll be eating some, well, we gotta let it chill, so probably tomorrow morning I'll be eating some fresh yogurt, and I'll probably show you what it looks like in my next video when it's completed, so I can get this one put up. So you guys go and have a great weekend. Go do something creative, and I will see you next time. Bye, everybody. The best way to eat yogurt is with some agave on top. I like walnuts in mine, but you could put berries. So can't let it go to waste. Might as well finish eating what's in the thing. Mmm. Mmm. Can't wait to eat mine. It's even better. Bye.